Okay, good. Thank you very much, Mommy T. Yes, welcome everyone to this special occasion. You see, I'm wearing my Christmas clothes because for me, this is the most important thing. It's not the Christmas, thank God it has passed. We're looking at 2026, So you're all welcome to this wonderful presentation, and I think it's high time we get serious. For those who are just joining us for the first time, this is a good time for you to open your mind. Open your mind to what you're about to hear because what you're about to hear is never taught in any university. It's never taught in any school. Let me put this. It's not taught in any school, ladies and gentlemen. So let me see how many. 38 people on the call. Good time to start. Right. So today's presentation is going to be about a company that is seeking to be number one in the space called AI finance. Binance, as you all know, it's an exchange. It's a fintech company that has different products, which started in 2017. When Binance started, they had the exchange, they had the Binance Pay, and two other products. But what you're going to hear today is going to open your mind or shock you to the reality that this company is serious to be number one in AI finance. Because this company does not have three products, four or five. It has a total of 11 different products. But we're going to try to just touch a little bit on them so that we will understand that we are in a legacy company with a game plan, with a format till 2035. And as you all know, or you don't know, if you're joining for the first time, this company is officially launching next month on the 16th to the 19th of January in Dubai. And the Palazzo Versace Hotel, that's where it's going to be done. So a lot of people have qualified, some are still qualifying, and hopefully we'll have a lot of Nigerian representation in that event. And so before wasting much time, I'm just going to go straight to the presentation that we have today. I'm just going to share my screen at this point. So co-host, thank you very much for the work you're doing. Okay. Right. So if you can see my screen clear, just give me the letter A. A. If you can see my screen, just give me the letter A. Just type it on the chat, alphabet A. Awesome. Awesome. So we're good to go now. Right. So, okay. It's been a while with presentation, so I'm trying to get used to the whole system again. Okay. Right. So this is the Aurum Opportunity presented by Lawyer Taj. So we're starting right now, but we just need to listen to this for a few seconds. Hello, can you hear me? I think the internet made that. Okay, so I think it's a bad idea to try the video. Um, I think a lot of people didn't get the sound. I'm gonna work on that afterwards. But we're gonna go straight to who we are. Who are we? So Aurum is a fintech company that has created different products to help the average man earn money, grow income, and have yield-bearing assets. I use that word because I've heard it said by Brian Benson, who's the CEO, a couple of times in his interview. Yield-bearing assets. So Aurum offers a secure and efficient ecosystem where contributed capital, payments, and trading come together seamlessly, empowering both individuals and businesses to achieve their financial goal. So if someone asks you what is Aurum, Aurum is a fintech company that has different products that the common person can use in order to increase his finances. Simple. Okay. So we're in the world of AI today. Please, someone is writing. I hope they can stop doing that. Co-host, please help me check. Someone is writing on the screen, so please help me do that if you can. So AI is not a future promise; it is already here. Gone are the days when we say there will be time when the AI will come. It's here already. AI is used in everyday life. It's used in workplaces. It's used by companies and institutions worldwide. Today, um, myself as a lawyer by profession, I use AI a lot, mostly in draftings and also in analyzing of issues. So AI to an individual, it's a tool that could be used to boost productivity, launch side projects, and create new income. If you're a pioneer, Nisa, please check who's this person writing on the screen. Nisa, please check your side. Nisa, please, co-host, please, either you just, I'm trying to get this off the screen. Okay, so well, as a pioneer, you can use Nisa. Sorry, I'm gonna see if I get this person out. Okay, thank you. Co-host, please help me remove Nisa from the room. Please remove her totally. We can sort it out afterwards. I'm trying to remove it from the screen, but I can't. Anyway, let's continue. So as a business, the AI is also used to automate customer service, optimize marketing, streamline operations, and has helped even create close to 15 to 30% in savings. As an investor, you can employ the use of AI in different ways. You can employ the use of AI in different ways. Right. I'm going to stop the sharing and start it again. That is okay. I think it's better now. Right. So what you see on here just shows you some of the products of this company in its ecosystem. Some of the products that this company offers in its ecosystem, there are more. There are about 11 in total. But here, this graph is showing you the XAI bot, which is the one with the least capital or finance that you need to join what Aurum produces. The XAI bot is just $20. It covers you for 1 year. So it's renewable $20 every year. The Aurum XAI Pro is another bot that is being used to also earn profits. We also have the Aurum Neobank. And then we have the Aurum Exchange, which has just been launched. It's in its beta stage. And by the official launch of Aurum next month, hopefully we'll have it fully working. Fully working. So the Aurum Exchange, just as we explained just now, that Binance became very popular because of the effectiveness of just one of its products, which is the Aurum Exchange. But today now, what we have with this company is that they do not have just only the Aurum Exchange, but they have different products that are going to test or are already in the market. So please, if you can hear me loud and clear, just type the alphabet B. So I know some people are hearing me. If you can hear me loud and clear, just give me the alphabet B. Okay, that's good. All right, thank you. So next page. Yes, so this is the man who's the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of our company. It was gone are the days when we do businesses and we don't know who owns what and how, and the administration of the company or how it works. Brian Benson is the CEO of Aurum, and also he worked in Binance for a long time. He's also a web pioneer with 27 years of experience. He has led initiatives in both crypto, blockchain, and decentralized finance, DeFi, across global markets. At Aurum, he drives strategic growth and access to digital assets, shaping innovative and scalable solutions. He focuses on bridging traditional and decentralized finance, creating new opportunities. So his role as a director in Binance was not just directing. He did a lot in the Latin America section in Binance. And so he has real name, real face. I mean, we have members who just walked into the office in Dubai and they were able to meet him directly. They didn't ever believe that he was the one they were talking to until they had to look 2 times again. We had Mommy T and our people visit the office in Dubai, and their experience was worth it. Mommy T, if you're on the call, can you just use 2 seconds? Just tell us about your experience when you went to the Dubai office.
Okay, thank you very much, Lawyer Tash. Good evening, Dr. Moni, Leader Ebok, and everyone. Thank you very much. Quickly, at least I would say my experience was I was surprised. I didn't even know. I didn't really know he was the one because we just bashed into him. We were just going to see the office, even just take picture in front of the office, but he was there luckily, and he was so down to earth. Spent almost 30 minutes with us, having coffee with us, and just giving us insight regarding Aurum. So it was really a blessed time meeting with him, but he said it was a blessed time even meeting us. So it was a beautiful
Wow.
experience. We thank God for everything. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Mommy T lives in Dubai, so she went to the office on a certain day and they met him there. He's very down to earth. Now, this guy has been everywhere. He's not the kind of CEO that just sits behind the desk. He goes out to different conferences, holds different positions, do speakings in different of these conferences. And what we're seeing right here are different conferences that he went to. The last one, I think the last one was also in Qatar. But even within my short time in being in this Aurum business, this man has been to more than 5 different conferences, and not just as a backbencher, but as the one who they give the mic to speak. So I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Right here are different um, other companies that were involved in the Latin American AI session. You'll see, you can check it online. Just type Brian Benson, can AI make you richer? You can watch his speech on there during the Token 2049 Singapore meeting this year. Now, I'm not trying to critique Brian Benson himself, but I'm just trying to show you by this that he's experienced. Being a director in Binance is not just come and take position and start learning on the job. One of the things that caught my eye right here was the proven track record of successfully developing and scaling businesses with expert handling of $50 million businesses built from scratch. Built from scratch. So this is a man who knows what he's doing, and so far he has done very well in the helms of affairs in Aurum, taking Aurum places. So today Aurum is globally recognized as an institutional grade trading and financial infrastructure provider. Forbes have said a lot about Aurum, Binance News, Blockchain Wire, FinTech Mode, Benziga, and all other and different other firms. So what we have here, it's not just someone who's just trying to test the water or something. It's a man who's experienced, very, very experienced. So now let's go to the next thing. I like this saying because it's the truth. It says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And that is the truth. Now let's continue. This presentation is to give you information. All financial decisions carry risk, and your outcome depends on your personal skill, market understanding, and risk tolerance. So officially, you need to know what I'm not giving you financial advice, but what I'm showing you is a system that works, that is depend on you according to your risk ability to know what you want to do. This is a business where you take decisions by yourself by seeing when you have evidences or when you see, not just when you know. When you see these things happen, it is left for you to take your financial decision. But like Oshinamdi will say, don't go and put your children's school fees or go and put your rent or something based on your ability. The disclaimer being said, let's go straight to what you have to offer with XAI bot. You can see annual subscription to Aurum ecosystem and marketing plans for the next 365 days. That means that the XAI bot will continue trading for you for the next 365 days, making profits for you every day. And why are we so definite that the AI always make profits? Because it's artificial intelligence. It is intelligent enough to read where the market is going and in nanoseconds take positions and profits and are out. So you can see that 365 days just for 19.99, which we will just call $20. That's what it costs you to be part of Aurum. Only for over 2 years, Aurum has backtested some of its fintech products and it has all shown to be massive profits. So they're not here to, we're not just trying. We're not just trying. The Aurum's vision is financial inclusion, irrespective of who you are, whatever background, whatever color you come from. you have this opportunity to transform your life. This shows you how Aurum transforms trading into a systematic, intelligent, and transparent process that gives people access to growth, stability, and confidence in building their capital. And confidence in building their capital. Now, next page. So when I said that this company has been backtesting some of its fintech products, this is the example of one of such. The XAI bot being backtested all through from 2023, more than 2 years ago, before made available for all and sundry in May, I think May of 2025, or March of 2025. So these are results from February 2023, March, April, May, June, July, and you can see they are all in pluses. 16%, 13%, 18%, 11%, 15, 9%, 11%, 18%, 15, and so on and so forth. You can take a screenshot if you want. But what you see here are main results that are actually making people earn more simply because they have their capital working for them. And that's the power of the XAI bot. It's an advanced, fully autonomous trading system. So gone are the days when you need to wake and look at charts. Gone are the days when you need to go and look at the history of a coin or try to know who's this or what event is going on and what are you going to predicate your trading on. The artificial intelligence does everything for you in this position, ladies and gentlemen. So you are given 8 different ways to come in to Aurum. 8 different ways. With the lowest value of even $100, you can also earn as your capital. If you even have just $100 as your capital, you fall into the basic package. So that runs between $100 to $249 for 10.49% profits. Please note, even if the company makes 15%, 17%, even 12%, what you earn is 10.49%. Why? Because you came in within the values of $100 to $249. The standard package goes from $250 to $999 at another 11.37% in profits. The comfort is 12.24%, and it's between those who come in with $1,000 to $2,499. The optimal is 2,500 to 4,999, which is another 13%. But then again, you see the big packages are in blue, and you see the words are different. Well, we have basic, standard, comfort, optimal in the first 4 packages. The packages that run from business, VIP, luxury, ultimate. When you hear the word ultimate, you know, say yes. That's a I see how much it is from. That is not small money, $50,000 to $999,999. You can earn 16.2%. So it ultimately means that even though the company makes 17 or 18% in a month, they still have enough money they keep for themselves from the profit they have made from the capital that they have used. So based on the packages you come in, is how much you can earn. And in the same vein, it is also the risk factor. The risk factor is the same, but the appetite is different. I'll explain this as we continue to the next page. So this is just a synopsis of what I've explained earlier, the different packages, the percentages that you can earn, and based on the percentages you earn, and you can increase your rewards by compounding profits only if you choose. You have the power to put on your reinvest button or take it off so that you can get the monies as much as you want. Note, principal may also be withdrawn at any time in case you require the funds urgently. However, subject to 35% early redemption fee. And that is on what dates? Let's see those who know their business. Can you tell me the smartest Aurum member on here? Tell me the dates in which you can retrieve your capital if you want from this contract of 1 year. If for any reason you want to get your capital out, let's see. Let's see who's gonna get some 20. Mommy T, something notebook. First, 10th, and 20th. On the 1st, on the 10th, and on the 20th, you can retrieve your capital from the system if you want, but it comes with a 35% charge. And basically, you know why? Because a lot of people took advantage of the system when it started, round tripping monies, getting commissions, getting capitals, until the company noticed and then put up that policy. You know, so you might be hard normally. Human being will always find one way to want to cheat the system. Right. So what you see here is a package of $10,000 started trading 10th of April. And in a total of 6 months, it has increased itself to 2 times the value of it. The truth is, the higher package you come in with, the more you earn. It's that simple. So for those who want to be passive, you can just put your money there and let it work for you. I had a brother that I actually showed this opportunity simply because I had access to his finances and saw that he was keeping money with a certain company to get 0.5%, 0.5% in a year, 0.5 to 2%. When I showed this opportunity, I showed the profit calculator. He decided to go in, and today his money is actually working wonders for him and he's very happy with the system. Right. So, with what we have with Aurum, this can give you a total idea on what your monies can earn you with whatever package you come in with. Started with the 200, although the monies you see there are not in total, like we can't start counting how much everybody can come in with and how much you can earn. But this gives you a basic idea of the power of compounding and how much the value could be in Naira. So let's just do 1,000. Let's say we do $1,000. 1,000 USDT. That's about 1.5 million, give or take. Um, you can earn 12.2% every month. That means that in dollars, that is $122. So if you do $122, so you want to know how much it is in Naira. I think if you times it by 1,480, it's gonna give you 183,000 naira. So it means that if you come in with $1,000 package, every month you can be withdrawing 183,000 for the next 12 months. For the next 12 months, you'll be withdrawing 183,000 in naira based on 122. But if you compound it, it's another kettle of fish. We're gonna check that out afterwards after this. But this shows you that you become risk-free in 8.1 months. In 8.1 months. So for those who are risk calculators and say, okay, this money I want to put now, I want to make sure that I'm able to collect some profits after it, at least let the money run and know that I've made money from it the smart way. Yes. In 8.1 months, you are risk-free. You notice that the higher packages you go on, you find out that you become risk-free in lesser months. This simply just follows that because you'll be earning much more as you go. So someone who's on a $50,000 package is earning 16.6% of $50,000 every month. So that amounts to $8,300. If you change that to Naira in value, that's 12,450,000 Naira every month. I'm not sure a lot of us have problems of over 12 point something million every month, you know. Yes, and in 6 months, you're being risk-free. So here you have a system that you can actually work with and so, okay, I can put on the reinvest button maybe for 1 month or for 2 weeks or for 2 months, depending on what you want, depending on how you want it. And so just by following these simple rules and regulations, we have been able to succeed in the business. Just following this mathematical calculation, people have been able to say, okay, I have kids. I want to do $1,000 each for three of my kids, have that account. My wife, I want to do $3,000 for her and me, I want to be on a $5,000 package. The earnings of that family itself ranges from millions to hundreds of thousands. And if they want to run it to compound, that's another kettle of fish. Compounding, they say, is now the eighth wonder of the no, they say it was the eighth wonder of the world. Now it's now the seventh wonder of the world because it never ceases to amaze you. We'll show you a little bit as we go on. Let us go to the next position of this meeting. That shows you a calculation. Even with a $500 package, you run it for 5 years. A $500 package run for 5 years with the compound interest on means that you are not withdrawing any money any month. You just put on the reinvest button. So every time whatever profits is made goes back into the capital and continues to be traded. With 500 USDT, you can earn over 345,000. No, what are they talk? 3 million, 3.4 million USDT with just $500 in 5 years. The critical mind will say, but Taj, you just say this company if you here for the next 5 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking of a network marketing company. We're not talking of a company that relies on one bot or one thing to trade for it. This is a company that has 11 different products. Even today, as we speak, they already have a game plan, an outline to run for the next 2035. At that 2035, all the fintech products of this company will be in full circulation, full usability. So what are you talking about 5 years? But like we say, time will tell. Time will tell. So for all you who have questions, just simply wait till the end of the meeting, or you can write down your question now on the chat box, and I'm sure some of our co-hosts or anybody here can help you answer it. But just don't raise your hand because it's disturbing. So just put down your hand and write down the question you want. I will take it after we'll take it after the meeting. Right. So that's the power of compound interest, like we talked about just now. There are other bots, like I explained. We're talking about the XAI bot. This is the Aurum Zeus bot. It has its own powerful usability on cryptocurrencies itself. This one doesn't need you to just put only USDT. You put the cryptocurrencies in their raw form: Ethereum, BTC, BNB, Pepe, Dog, all in their raw form, and the system continues to trade them for you and earns you profits every month, every day. So the simple truth is this. Don't be carried away when people say AI is going to AI is going to make us lose all the jobs. AI this, AI that. AI is going to make sure that before you know there'll be no jobs. No, AI will not replace you. But if you know how to use AI, that's for your benefit. Because if you don't know how to use it, someone who's using AI will always replace you. The difference is clear. For most of the things that we do using the AI now, and when we were doing it without the AI, the difference is very clear. And that's why most people look much more professional because of the way they use materials, and some are just mediocre because they are not using the AI. So the question is not whether AI creates wealth. Everybody knows that the answer is yes. Can AI make you richer? The answer is yes. The real question is, will you take part in this revolution? Or do you want to watch from the sidelines? That's why I started this presentation telling you that the knowledge you're going to get here is not what you get from any school. No one teaches you that. Nobody was taught how to make money from the university. We're all given the employee mindset kind of training. So when you think outside the box, that's when you begin to understand that it is those who think outside the box that make a lot of difference. This is another product of the company, and I'd like to talk briefly about this. Now, some people still don't understand that cryptocurrency exists. Some people have never used it before, but a lot of people who have used it, mostly USDT, kind of understand why it is able to take over every kind of fiat currency that you know. Now, even in that mix that people are still thinking of how this works, Aurum has created cards that your money in USDT, in your wallet, in your account, is all in a card that you can spend. Not just one type of card, but four different cards with wonderful advantages like high limits and low fees. You can spend up to 100,000 a month. No hidden restrictions. Feel freedom to manage and spend. Fully integrated with Neobank. Manage Aurum card directly in Neobank interface. Instant access to funds. You can withdraw and spend crypto. And this is not story. It is what we have seen time and time again. Different people using these cards. When I was in Phuket, Thailand, I took a picture with a card, envisioning that my time will come when I will have this card myself. But yes, I had a picture with it with Lee O'Shea's card. He was spending directly from the card, and we had a wonderful time. Wonderful time. So, Orifid, somebody just wrote up there in the chat. I'm sure they'll answer you before the end of the call. So, moving to the next one. Let's see how this Aurum card works. I hope the volume. The video just shows how they were making payments in the Marriott with this card. So they just place the card and they show you it's approved for 296.60. That's the live usage of the card. Live usage of the card in Thailand. Here's another one by Leo Shea himself in Dubai, where he used the card. I'm not sure the video works well, but I'm just gonna rush through it. He's gonna show how he made payments because he promised Koshinamdi to see that he has the card and he's spending it directly. Okay, so he's gonna put his pin now. Lee, wise man. They put it close, and there you have it. Approved. Yes, so we have different videos that shows you. Even this one showed Lee who was collecting money from the card, AED live from the ATM. Yeah, so the video shows him using the card in the ATM, withdrawing cash. Okay, he wants the local currency and AED. Is there any the ching ching? So he's gonna take out the card first, and that's the cash. So you see, leaves a rich man. Right, so those videos show you how powerful this opportunity is. I've been in the network marketing space for more than 11 years, and each time any of these company promises to have a card. Each time they tell you we are working on something and we're soon going to have a card, not that it's going to be the end of them very soon. Because finish before we know the whole thing, poof, crashed. But he's a company that has not even launched. The launching is next month, and people are using the services. And it's not just normal service, it's crypto to fiat, crypto to usability, crypto to anything you want it, anything you want to use it for. This was what Lee was spending from all the way in Phuket, Thailand, when we were there. So this diagram here shows you just some more of the different fintech products that this company has. You see the Aurum cards. Okay. So I'm gonna take it one by one. Aurum XAI bot, the Aurum Neo Bank, Aurum XAI Pro bot, the Zeus AI bot, the Aurum cards. You have the Aurum token. You have Flash loan license. You have the Aurum network. You have the Aurum exchange. You have Aurum staking. Some of these products are coming soon. So you have a company that already has a game plan for the next 8 years. So if you're thinking in the next 4 or 5 years, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong in thinking that way. Real assets, real value, real freedom, real world assets. This is a time where we now see that cryptocurrency is now being embedded into the global financial system. Crypto was worth over 4 trillion this year. Over 4 trillion. Is that the market that you feel look through if it's now? No. More players are coming into it. I think the forex market for how many hundreds of years is about 7 trillion or so. But crypto is 4 now. What does that tell you? The world is now pro crypto. Countries, Donald Trump, pro crypto. He opened the door in the US to acceptance. Now, even the US have what they call a Bitcoin reserve. Over 200,000 units of Bitcoin, which they have seized, are now part of the money of the country. The whole world is opening up. Even in Nigeria, licenses are being given to you. Every day, new apps come out that help you convert cash to crypto, crypto to cash. All CBN giving, SEC license, and all. We're going to see that power of what Aurum has to offer with its exchange. Even happen here in Nigeria when the time comes. But here we have the real world assets, means that even those your cryptocurrencies hold perishable value, they hold physical value. So verified ownership, flexible use and yield. Users can hold assets for yield, trade them within the Aurum ecosystem, or formalize real ownership after project completion. Secure and global access. Aurum brings real-world access into a secure, transparent, and globally accessible financial system. So let me give you an example. Just imagine that Aurum comes into a state, let's say they buy 50 acres of land. And these 50 acres of land, based on the Aurum token that they have, each of these tokens hold a different value in physical land. So there's a value of tokens that you hold. That means that you have 2 acres or 3 acres or 3 plots physically. How do you think that coin is going to go work? How do you think that coin is going to grow? If you understand what technology is and what Brian Benson is doing with Aurum, you would know that it's not like he's competing with Binance. Binance is just an exchange fintech company known for its exchange. But Aurum is positioning as the #1 name in the world of AI finance. He has used that word more than 3 times. AI finance. That's another sector in itself. We see AI being embedded in nearly everything now today. So when I say we are in the right place, we are at the forefront of a massive revolution that is going to happen. Some people are still thinking crypto. We are thinking real world assets. Some people are still thinking in Bitcoin, and we are thinking in USDTs. We are thinking in stable coins, USDC. Stable coins now form part of countries' reserves. ETFs are being opened everywhere in the world today, and people are putting in millions and billions. So you are in the right place because this is where Aurum comes into it. This is the value that it gives us. The Aurum POS and the ATM is still going to come. These are products of the company, which I told you that are in total about 11. So when I tell you that you're in the right place of a massive technology, this explains it beyond words. Aurum staking. You can stake different cryptos and you earn different percentages based on the fact that you have it there. These are products that are working today as we speak because I even earn from my member who have coins staked. I earn from even their Zeus bot trading. So the system is created for you to earn some money instead of the company taking it all to itself. Why? Because it's people oriented that they want at least 1,000 millionaires who were created from the system and have their assets in the system as millionaires. So that means that if you have 1,000 millionaires having $1 million in the system, that makes Aurum what? $1 billion company, a unicorn. And so they created this compensation plan to make sure that you and I are able to earn massively as we grow. It's not bragging. Go and ask people who are in prime or elite or magnates. Mm. Guys, we're in the midst of something that's going to shake everywhere in the world. At Aurum, we contribute to the future through AI-powered trading systems that deliver stable performance and expand access to financial growth. The opportunity, however, is far larger than any single company. Because even just one product of Aurum is what companies formulate and live on. They got 11 guys. It belongs to everyone ready to use AI with vision, responsibility, and ambition. The future of finance is intelligent, ladies and gentlemen. It's decentralized and open to all who choose to perform. So, the old system would say, in fact, in regards to investment, if you are not 16 and up, you cannot have an investment. There's this words. Then we're doing network marketing. This network marketing company will say, don't say you are selling investments, you are selling education, right? They think they always above me. But with the investor, you say make I talk education. That be money that they collect. But here we use the word investment. You're not telling you are buying education. You have investment here. You know, the future of finance is intelligent, decentralized, and open to all. So now you have people who are opening accounts for their 3-year-old, their 4-year-old. Why? Because there's not the KYC. Nobody's telling you that you can open an account for your kid. Why? Why can you not have an account for your child? Why should you not have an account for your child? You get the point. That's why you're able to create. See, the Aurum cards, you do not need a KYC to use them. That's another powerful point that you don't understand that if you need to make payment online, they must ask you, you must put the name of the person who owns the card and all those things. But here you can use any name on that card and it will still work. Do you get that point? Okay. The Aurum Partner Program. Now, this business is passive and active. By passive, I mean, okay, you just say, you know what, Taj, I'm not good in talking to people. Me, I don't want to tell anybody anything. I want just open an account for me and my family. Just put $20,000. They'll say yes. If I like, I compound and reach one stage, I go collect. And if you reach 1 month, I go pay again $20. Make the trade continue. That's passive. But when you say you are active, that means you are people like us who started from the barest minimum, $100. We wished, we prayed before we get the $100 put down. Because okay, this $100, God, I will make it grow because I want to grow a team. I want to make sure, say, I tell anybody when me and I don't fail for any business before they come join Aurum. With Aurum, you go gain all your loss. That's not true. More try, more try. Even if now $100 you get, come and start and see for yourself. From there, you begin to grow. And that is the power of the Aurum Partner Program, a program that is created for the average man to dream to become a millionaire. Now I'm able to dream and imagine that, yes, I can be a millionaire in USDT. I mean, I'm in Naira. In USDT, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Just listen to what this guy's got to say here. So I wanted to pause it actually. Yeah, so do you people hear the volume? Is the volume clear now? Can you hear the video? Or should I just talk? Okay, no sounds. Okay, so I'll just say what he's saying on here. Because the lady is asking him that if he had to describe Orum's long-term mission in one simple sentence, what will it be? So Brian Besson said, well, it's easy because this is something that they are focused on. You know that. Let's say it's focused on creating 1,000 millionaires. So he wants to create $1 billion company. And the easiest math you can think of is having 1,000 millionaires who have earned that through the platform and have grown. Then it will be 1,000 millionaires. Simple mathematics. That's the breakdown of this. There are different ways that you can earn as a partner, different types of income, 6 different incomes: direct sale, team sales, direct profit share, team profit share, extra bonus when you rank up, then shareholder bonus. Don't want to bust my head pass now this shareholder bonus. You can't enrich the situation and say the company will can't see you as shareholder, or they give you a certain money steady from the global shareholder pool. And when you hit the rank of Oracle, that's something that opens for you. Guys, are you playing? These are an opportunity to earn monies in different ways, in more ways than one. And that's why they have different, what they call different legacy levels, from Nova to Voyager to Vanguard Pro to Nexus to Oracle to Prime. You see the other ones too that follow. The elites, the magnates, the mythos, the legend, Dominos, Archon, the Pantheon, and the Alpha. Right about now, nearly everybody is on here. Just a few Nigerians that have climbed up to the rank of elites and magnates. We have our Queen Ebook, I think on Prime, soon be on Elite. Just give me a second, please. Yeah, sorry for that break in transmission. It was due to circumstances beyond my control. So now we have people who are already started hitting the other side of the ranks, the other side, from the elite to magnate. I think we have a couple of Nigerians who are elite now. Professor Bola is now the magnate. Um, Queen Ebook, I think she's on elite, you know. And there's a whole lot of others who are striving to make it. Now, the bot was officially opened for usage for the public, I think it was May. So the results of May was what we saw here. The results of May was 17.49%. Now look at the profit at that period was 3.1 million. How much was being traded? 21.2 million. When they went to June, you see that the money being traded has now increased to 24 million, coming from people who are joining the system as it continues to grow. And we saw that the profits of the company also increased from a value of 3.1 to about 3.5 million. That month, 16.66 was made. Also, Yeah, so we saw that in October, once, okay, in September, we saw that the total profit also increased to 6.2 million. And in the trading pool, it has increased to about 40.8 million already being used to trade. Once again, in October, we saw a massive increase from the trading pool to over $47 million being used to trade, at a total profit of 7.1, an increase. And for that month, that was 17.4 million already, 17.47% for October. November, we saw an increase to over 8.2 million in profits for the month, with over $56 million being used to trade and 17.11% profits for that month. Now we're in December, and in a few days, December is going to end. For those of us who follow the percentages that we have, how many percent do you think we're going to get for the month of December? Let's see those who follow up. Let's see those who can talk of what values are there. So, what percentage do you think will come out in December? Let's have some people say one or two. Sam Ukbebri, how you like money? Oh, you said 19%. Nisa, say 18%. Okay, sounds good. I still see maybe 17 point something percent, give or take, or even 16%. But remember, you're not earning all those percentages based on the contract you're coming with, except you're on I think the luxury package. Mommy, even if they earn 20%, your small 10.4, now 10.4 go reach you. But we're happy that the company is earning money and we're seeing the increase. That's why I went back to notifying these increases in value here. Because the day I see that this value decreases, that means something's happening. But we can see that so far it's increasing. So what this actually means is like the company is trading with over 50 something million dollars. Or whatever profits that have been earned is now broken down to those based on the packages that you come in with. Right, so it's very easy. How you gonna do now? As soon as the call goes off, you go back to whoever invited you and say, you know what, $20 to activate the bot. Okay, I have $20. I have okay. How much is the least to start? $100. Okay, I have 200. I want to start with 200. I want to start with 300. Whatever you want, just get funded. Just key into the new banking system that is being operated by this Aurum company. And I'll tell you what. You will be shocked by tomorrow when trade begins for you, you begin to earn. So you can set up your XAI Pro bot or your Zeus bot if you want. Honestly, I'm only using one of the three bots. That's to tell you that opportunities are so rampant in the system. Even only that one is more than enough for me to go on, you know? And that only that one, I know how much I've earned in this company within a short time. I started this October 18th. Um, I just made 3 months in the company December 18th here. And I tell you, no bragging, I've done more than 5 million naira in the system. And the $100 I started with have grown in value. Now I'm trading with 1,000 on one, 450, 350, 450 on the others. So here's a system where you can actually have your money. So when Brian Benson was saying creating 1,000 millionaires, the millions that you have is not totally off the system. It's in the system. You're just living on the profits, living on the commissions and whatnot. Because when you continue to grow your team, basically, you don't even want to withdraw money. You want to reach that highest package where you're earning 16.6% of profits, hands-free, you know? So I believe I'm talking to 48 network marketers here who believe or who want a situation where they can be financially free. You can have that with Aurum. You can have that with Aurum. Lives are being changed every day as we speak. Lives are being changed every day. The future starts here. Become part of the Aurum financial system with just $20, guys. It's $20, nothing more. So why you choose Aurum? Because the CEO is Brian Benson is not some robot or some Singapore bot or some semi-automatic bot when they craze. We waste all our energy to do nonsense. Thank God for thank God for Aurum. Now we have something that we can be very proud of. Our now they wear bling bling, now they wear big shoe, black shirt, black t-shirt, black trouser, white t-shirt. They not write Aurum for cap, they write Aurum for body. That's all. They spend my money anyhow, I know they fear. I'm the one that tells me don't buy private jet tomorrow. I'd go call the court. No, this is a CEO that is down to earth. They have a completely hands-free system. The Visa card and the MasterCard are fully functional. That alone is a mighty reason why I know they are legit. You have multiple ways to make money on the Aurum platform. Good. Subscription fee is $20 and any trading capital you got. The higher packages you have, though, the higher money you earn. Now, the less than 20,000, no. So this has increased. There are less than 90,000 members worldwide, but I know it's about 80,000 plus now worldwide. About 80,000 plus worldwide. Right about now, it's more than. Trade is 24 hours, non-stop, no story. So frequently asked questions. Is the profit percentage per day fixed? No, it's not. But at the end of the month, based on the package you are, that's what you get. What happens when BTC price crashes? Do you have floating losses? No, that English is for a certain semi-bot system like that. Doesn't work here. Is Aurum a Ponzi scheme? It can never be a Ponzi scheme because it has products, it has people. You know the people. You see what they're using the money for. You see the growth. Can one withdraw one's capital anytime? Yes, on the 1st, on the 10th, on the 20th. But you have a percentage fee to pay. Are you regulated by the SEC and Exchange Commission, Security and Exchange Commission? No. So basically, Aurum does not need to be regulated by the SEC in Nigeria. That is only if they wish to come and open their company here in Nigeria. That's when we now have the regulation of the SEC because they need to get the licenses from Nigeria. And of course, it is not far-fetched because in the next few months or years, it can happen. Why do I need a VPN if I'm signing up? So basically, some countries have their SEC that totally prohibit some sites, mostly sites in relation to finances. So these sites are normally blocked. So if you want to have access to it, you have to unblock it by using a VPN and then choose the country where this business is allowed. Where are you registered as the company? Registered in Dubai, the UAE, and Hong Kong. But registration is a thing that, according to the company's long-term plan, they're gonna be present, physically present in about 50 countries. So yes, let's wait for this company to finish its launch, official launch next month, and we'll see how far they continue to go in their programs, in the achievement of all they've said they're gonna do. But I believe the company, because so much are going on the ground and all we just see is results. But kudos to Aurum so far. It's been entertaining. Now, there's this, what's it called? So, right, I just want you to look through what I just posted on there. Just read through yourself. And I'm going to explain a little bit. I'm going to explain a little bit on it. Um, okay, so let me give you the brief explanation of that picture you see on there. It is from a Native American parable. The grandfather was telling the grandson that in every human there are two wolves. The black wolf is the one of fear, doubt, greed, and insecurity. The white wolf is the one of courage, faith, discipline, and vision. So the boy asked his grandfather, which wolves win? Which wolf wins? The grandfather answered, the one you feed. Which of these wolves do you feed? Are you fearful? Hey, this is my small $20 or this is my small $100. Are you full of doubt? Do you think you can never be a billionaire? Do you think you cannot make it? Is it greed? Are you insecure? These are emotions that are negative that we all do feel. That's why they say there are two wolves that are inherent in all of us. The white wolf is of courage, of faith. I can make it. Faith it till you make it. Discipline, vision. How do you envision yourself? What plans do you have? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Have you ever thought of owning $1 billion? Do you think it's impossible? Nothing is impossible. But it is that wolf that you feed, that one that you continuously allow the thoughts to run through your mind, that you inadvertently feed. And that is what comes out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opportunity we have been waiting for. The greatest thing that Aurum did for all of us was the fact that they agreed to share profits and commissions with us. It was never like this when other companies began. And this is a totally new field that they barely have no competitors. No competitors. What wolf do you feed? Do you have the courage enough to believe that you can make it? Do you have the faith to say yes? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. Even though I can't see it physically today, but I know that 2026 is my year. And I'm not just saying it because I'm going to work my ass out for it to happen. I'm going to envision. I'm going to hit those ranks. I want to earn $1,000 every day. Do you think it's impossible? No. The light from the lead now, they are doing between $5,000 to $7,000 daily. No jokes. If that guy opens his phone, as you are seeing the figure, once he refreshes, the figure changes. Once he refreshes again, the figure changes. That's because Aurum has created a system where we have our small thing in every pie. Even to somebody using the card or you that brought him, you are earning something. Even to somebody using another of the company's product, maybe the XAI bot, the Pro bot or the Zeus bot, oh, you are earning something. Guy. Which wolf wins? Is the wolf that you feed, ladies and gentlemen. Let us feed the one that is courageous, that has faith, that has discipline. So this brings us to the end of the presentation today. I want to look through the chat and see if we have any questions from anybody, if they have been tackled or not. I can see great leaders on the call in here. At a point, we are about 50 something people, and now we are 45. That's good enough. So I want to just read through the chat and see if there are questions that are yet unanswered. Okay. Okay, so is it possible to start with $100 and after a few months increase it? Yes, you can top up at any time. How long has Aurum been around? That's 2 years and some months back testing. 2 years and some months. Will banks in Nigeria honor the cards? Which banks in Nigeria? MasterCard, Visa card is already approved on it. If you want your Naira, you bring out Naira for you straight up. Card is used globally. All the difference between CBEC and this. Ekba. Who is this Vitos Agbo? Agbo no no. I hope CBEC did not kill you. I'm happy that I didn't kill you. No, so I'll explain that. CBEX was just something on paper. There was nothing to see. All they held were promises that people held, and the fact that they were doling out cash from other people's money. So that was a perfect Ponzi scheme. But Aurum is not anything the same here. This breadth, they need to teach you. You need to learn. You need to be educated. So I have to wait for over 5 before I can get my capital out if I'm getting the least production and then charge if not with money. Why is it that production capital staking and trading don't work that way? Why is yours and how do I withdraw the monthly yield? So rare or fair. All right, so I'm just gonna take that. I've not used staking before because, like I said, I'm only using the X AI bot, which has been very profitable for me. Maybe when I start making money or when I hit the kind of rank that I want and I have good money, I can now spread it to those other staking and trading and tell you. But the withdrawal process is simple and straight to the point. Well done, sir. I hope this was recorded. I've been on a journey. Yes, it was recorded. Hopefully, we have the copy shared to everyone. So I've looked through the chat. Are there any more questions by anyone? You can feel free to raise your hand. I'm gonna allow the chat. I'm gonna allow you to unmute yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Not members asking questions, prospects, please. Members, wait for members training to ask your questions. But if you're prospects and you like to ask questions, please feel free to do so. So I've allowed you to unmute yourself if you want. Just simply unmute yourself. Or if you can't, you can send a chat message on the chat box and it can be answered.
Good
Yes,
evening.
yes, Mr. Pleromark.
Compliments of the season, sir.
Same to you, my brother. How you doing? What's your question?
Great. I want to thank you for the few minutes I've listened to you. It's been awesome. Thank you for your clarity. Thank you for the answers you provided to the questions.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that my question isn't going to drag us backwards. Maybe because I didn't enter from the beginning. I was driving for a long time.
Okay.
So that said, I'm just asking, is there, because I'm going to be marketing it, I'm drawing up structures for marketing, but I need to know some nitty-gritties of it. I may not know everything, but there are some relevant questions that may just come my way. Such questions that is crossing my mind will just be, how many percent? Is there a specific percent per day as to your capital? For example, if you put in $100 capital, haven't bought the bot,
I
uh,
get your question
what
already.
what fixed?
Let me just answer you
Okay,
straight. Is there any
thank you.
fixed capital per day? No, there's no fixed capital per day. But at the end of the month, based on the package that you come in with, that is the value of money that you will earn. So during the presentation, I went back to show the calculation based on the packages you come in with and how much you can earn. So by just looking at that, you'll be able to pick up what package or what value or what risk you want to come in with to start your business. At the end of the call, I can share it with you afterwards, or just get back to whoever introduced you to show you the different packages, the compound value, and the risk-free time. I think a lot of us have that. Okay,
Thank you very
so
much.
thank you, my brother. Any question by anybody else? We have so far taken over the time. That's almost
Hello, sir.
an hour 15. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes. How are you, Tejumade? How are you doing?
This is Professor Shinyombola.
Okay, Professor. Good to have you on the call.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, sir. I'm so glad to be on this. I had a friend of mine introduce me to the scheme.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was on a journey. I joined you really late, just like the last speaker actually told you. And I think I actually, there was a chat that two chats that I sent. One of them was this recorded. I
Yes, it
basically
is.
would want to know how I can join. What are the levels? What is the minimum? I know there won't be, well, there may be a maximum
Okay,
that
thank you
one
very
can join.
much.
I just need
Yes.
things to read, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
don't
sir.
no
Thank you, sir.
no problem. Thank you very much, Professor. Um, I'm sure whoever brought you on this call can give you all that answers. But yes, with as little as $100 capital, you can start up to as much as you want. It's just $20 to have the bot working for you for 1 year. Besides that bot, there are different bots also that you can also use to earn profits. Um, And then what's your other question again? Okay, so that's it. You can begin as it takes less than 10 minutes to get you started. And the value is $120. Cheapest value you can come in with. That's $20 for the bot and $100 your capital. John Okrode, sorry, John Okrode. Please unmute yourself. That's the last question we're going to take today.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, sir. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, yeah, well done. Please, I came a little bit late too because I'm just coming from work,
Oh
so I
my
came late.
Jesus. Nigerians are lateness. But it's all good. The call is recorded. We're gonna share it at the end of the meeting so you
Okay,
have
better.
it. And then
Okay,
please note that every Saturday we do this call 6 p.m. So even though Nigeria they
okay,
play match for 6 p.m. for Saturday, me, Taj, I'm here. I don't look at all those things. This is where my
okay,
heart is.
okay,
So if you're really serious,
okay.
we're gonna be here next week Saturday. So you can also invite your people or those you want to know about the opportunity to be here. Yes,
No, no
Taj, I
problem.
think I
yes, Pleromark, you are saying something. Pleromark, you're okay. So I want to thank you all for being on the call. But
hello.
yes,
I just want to I just want to chip that I love what you said.
okay. What did I say?
Even if Nigeria is playing match, even if they are playing it in my compound, we have to be online for it.
I'm telling you, thank you very much. But those who know me know that if now UFC, that they fight for that 6 o'clock, where you die your meeting, they'll postpone it first. Don't worry yourself. Everybody has the one that they love and the one that they can give their time to. We've done that with football a long time ago. Yes, I have my coach in the house. Without this man, I would not have been able to even do anything this meeting today. Coach Unamdi, if you're on the call, please. How did your boy do today? If you're on the call, let me hear from you, please, Coach Unamdi. I saw him earlier. Okay, that's cool. Dr. Money in the house. Dr. Money, please unmute yourself. Just a little something before we call it a close. I've made you a co-host. If you can say a word or two, it'd be nice. The Doneshi, Mommy T, any of the co-hosts?
Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Lawyer Taj.
Evening.
Thank you for this amazing presentation. Good evening, Mr. Sam, the man of the moment. Mommy T, everybody on this call, good evening. I can say that, you see, this oral presentation is something that you just keep, you listen over and over and over again, and you keep learning every day. There's always something new to know, to learn every day. It's so interesting what this wonderful company is doing to our lives, to our pocket, our finance. And I must tell you that if you're on this call, you've made the right decision. You see, it's a good thing starting the new year on the solid foundation that you've laid. If you have an account in Aurum, you have laid a foundation. I didn't say solid foundation, but I said you've laid a foundation. Now, and you lay foundation, you don't just put the blocks, four blocks, how do they call them, engineers? 4 blocks, yeah, that's what they call it. You don't just do that and you leave it. You put what we call pillars at different angles, and then you keep building above the DPC level. So on starting Royal Q, owning an account, you've done your DPC. What do? You build on the DPC that you've laid. You put your pillars by, promoting your business, giving it out to people, encouraging other people to come and see the gold mine that you've discovered. You don't tap your gold mine alone yourself, and then sure you've laid this. Me, I've not got it to roof, but I know that I'm not at DPC anymore. At least like attached, I'm maybe at window level, I'll also be pouring my LinkedIn. So that's the way it works. Please, in 2026, build your Aurum. With your business, with your company, you will see that you will be very, very proud of the building, the mansion that you're building, because you see that beautiful mansion called Aurum that you'll be building, it will take care of you later. Thank you. Have a beautiful new year ahead. See you in 2026. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. See you all in 2026. That's true.
26. That's true.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
unmute
All
everybody.
right.
Feel free to say your goodbyes.
Everybody, feel
God
free to
bless
say your
you.
goodbye. God bless you.
So goodbye, everyone. God bless you, Isaac. Thank you, Mr. Sam. Thank you,
Thank you, Mr.
GT
Sam.
Money,
Thank you, GT
Mr.
Money.
Wanziri,
Mr. Wanziri.
Mr. Aleto.
Mr.
Good to have
Aleto.
you on the
Good to
call.
have you
Mr.
on the call.
Bafemi, Kemen,
So,
and the man,
Buffett,
Mr.
and
Smart.
the man, Mr. Smart.
Congratulations on joining Aurum.
Congratulations on
You'll
joining
be
all.
activated in a bit.
You've activated
Mr.
the
Bright,
bit.
good to have you on the call.
Good to have you on the call.
NKOJ,
Thank you,
Mommy
Uchi.
T, you're
Mommy
awesome.
T,
Thank
you're
you for always
awesome.
being
Thank
you.
you for always being
Chris Omasha,
Chris and
good to
Marsha.
see you all.
Good to see you.
So bye for now.
So,